Okay, I want to share with you about what is I found out to my kid, no, to my child, that I wondering if he is a gifted child. So I tried to research and I found out that a gifted child depends on the definition. Technically, it says that a one whose intelligence puts them in the top 2% of the population. Okay, so that is according to Kahina Lois, a licensed psychologist, and a CEO of Strengths and Solutions. Okay, the term can also be applied to kids who have high performance in the areas of learning, motivation, leadership, creativity, or adaptability. So according to Dr. Lois, no, it does not mean that our gifted child is always have a high IQ, but some of the gifted child excels in the area of learning, motivation, leadership, creativity, or adaptability. To be gifted, no, according to Dr. Lois, he continues, child does not need to absolutely excel in each of these areas. But there should be marked differences in at least some of these qualities in comparison to others their age. So even in what kind of area a gifted child must excels, to other kids, differently. Okay, later I will discuss some of the signs of a gifted child that can found out to my little boy, Cleo. So, the signs of a gifted child. First, quick learning. Okay, in quick learning, we can observe a child how quickly they learn. Okay, so you must compare that with his peers. So you can find out that your child is a gifted child because he or she usually pick up new things sooner than his or her peer. Second sign of a gifted child, he or she has a big vocabulary, meaning this child, as young as he is or she is, he can boldly speak even up to a sentence. You can talk to him or her even at his 11-month old. So that is big vocabulary. The second sign is big vocabulary. The third signs of a gifted child, he or she has a lots of curiosity. Lots of curiosity. The wheels turn in their or in his her brains. He or she always asks remarkable signs of a smart kids. They always tend to wonder a lot about why things are they the way that they are. So you must be ready because you are bombarded a lot of questions of this kind of smart kids. So the third sign is lots of curiosity. Because of this third sign, lots of curiosity, it follows to a child the eagerness to learn. The fourth signs of smart kids, eagerness to learn. They have a lot, or abundance of curiosity. Why? Because this particular smart kid is also tend to be highly motivated to understand more about the things of this world, the things surround them. So they are highly motivated. They love to learn and they observe everything they want. So that is the fourth sign of a smart kid, eagerness to learn. The fifth signs of a smart kid is early reading. Many children learn to read in early elementary school, building up their pre-literacy skills. But this smart kid they easily and quickly learn and like letter recognition, and they can also easily recognize sound patterns. That is why this smart kid has these skills early reading. So the fifth sign is early reading. Then not only reading, but this gifted child also tend to learn quickly. They are also typically able to pick up those building blocks and launch into reading much faster than their peers. Another signs of a gifted child or smart kid is this talent for puzzles or patterns. They have inner talent in analyzing puzzles. They can uh, find a patterns in every analysis. So for this exceptionally smart kid, are able to work through puzzles or recognize patterns more quickly than their peers. Aside from a gifted child has a talent puzzle and to analyze problems. The seventh another sign of a smart kid is exceptional creative. They are very creative. So they have exceptional creativity. This trait common in a gifted or a smart kid, and they have these creative skills and you wouldn't expect for a child. They can put their creativity, their arts in a perfect place, and everything was symmetrical and there is beauty in it which you cannot expect. So this child, even though it's too young, but they can create such a thing. Another sign of a smart kid is they have an advanced reasoning skills. Advanced reasoning skills. Because first, they are so very curious and they want to learn a lot. And they have an advanced mind. They have a talent to reasoning or to solve puzzle. So that is the reason why they have also this talent, these skills, advanced reasoning skills. It is a remarkable ability in them to rationalize and argue. Even at a very young age, they set apart from her peers. So very genius because they have these advanced reasoning skills. We can consider this a sign of high intelligence and a sign also of a child gifted talent. Another sign of a smart kid, they have an ability to focus for a very long periods. Okay, so this smart kid are able to channel their energy. They can focus for very long periods of time, even at their young age. They have normally weekly. They can spend more time, up to 30 minutes, building an elaborate tower, while their peers might only spend a few minutes before moving on to a different activity. So, very astonished. This smart kid has this ability to focus for very long periods because their curiosity is very high. Second to the last of a sign of smart kid is unusually high sensitivity or empathy. The same intensity and focus that many gifted kids have for math or reading can also be found in their emotions. Exceptionally, bright children also tend to be unusually sensitive and empathetic. And that sensitivity can be compounded by high standards they often set for themselves. Many gifted children are perfectionists. When they get something wrong, it might be a bigger blow to them than it would be to other kids. The last but not the least signs of a smart kid is recognition by others. And mostly, parents are rarely the only ones who notice their children might be gifted. But when others found out, they really recognize it to you or to the parents. According to Dr. Luis, when a child is gifted, there tend to be multiple people in their lives, such as family members, doctors, and teachers. This is especially true for traits that don't show up on an IQ test, like exceptional leadership skills or adaptability. So that is the last uh, sign of a smart kid when others recognize it